So guys, we just got 67 subscribers, and I thought we'd do something very special for such an important amount of subscribers. You know, this is requested as well. So I thought, why not make a Mordekaiser League of Legends moob tier list for all of his skins to see definitively which skin has the best man boobs. Um, we're just gonna dive right in raw and start. So first we have Project Mordekaiser. Now, this is very solid. They poke out a lot. You can see like the red insides. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this. So this is probably gonna have to go to B. I don't think it's A rank, but I don't think it's C or D. It's just, solid, above average, above average. Okay, now Infernal Mordekaiser. I think these are a little lackluster in comparison. I don't think they're that bad, but I don't know, just not very interesting to me. I think they could have done more with the moves for this skin, but we're just gonna put it in C. I don't hate it, just not the best. Next up is Lord Mordekaiser. Now, it might be kind of controversial to say, I don't really think this skin is that attractive. It's kind of ugly. I'm just not a big fan of the green, and I don't know why his pecs are so low down. This just doesn't look natural. It's in a weird triangle shape. It's gonna go in D. I'm not a big fan. Now, the Pentakill Lost Chapter Mordekaiser. These moves are great. I'm a big fan. You can see the shape of them very well in the armor. Um, the gold the gold trimming just looks really good. I love it. I love Pentakill. So that's gonna go in A. Not number one, but it's gonna go in A. Now next is his Son Uzal, his new skin. Now I don't really like that skin because he's a human in it, but with his helmet on, I think it looks good. I think these are very solid. Not the best, not the worst. I'm gonna put him in a B, but close to C. Next up is the Ashen Grave Knight Mordekaiser. I love the Ashen Grave Knight. I think his pecs look phenomenal in him. It has a nice like little diamond shape right there, right in between. I think it's great. We're gonna put it in A. I'm a big fan. Next up is Dark Star Mordekaiser. And in my opinion, while there's not much peckage going on because he's like kind of like I don't even know what he is. I don't know the lore for the Dark Star Mordekaiser, but those pecs have to be universes large. So that has to give him points. They don't look the best, but it gives points for being very large, but I'm going to put it in B. Very middle of the road. Now we have Dragon Knight Mordekaiser. I'm not a huge fan of this skin. I don't like that he's purple with scales. I don't know. I just don't like it. And I don't the pecs just aren't really selling it for me. The pecs don't really enhance it in any way, but they're not bad by any means. I just don't like the skin, and I think if the skin isn't my favorite, then and the pecs aren't saving it, then I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth putting this in B rank. I think I'm going to put the Dragon Knight Mordekaiser in C rank. Just just not the greatest peck wise or skin wise. Old God Mordekaiser. This skin is pretty freaking creepy. But I think the pecs look very nice. They look very designed and clearly are a bit of a focus point, other than the creepy teeth on his pauldrons. I think it's a high B, so we're going to put it over here as a high B, I'd say. Next up is the High Noon Mordekaiser. This is probably my second favorite Mordekaiser skin. It just looks so cool, in my opinion. And it is really cool. And it's really cool. It looks like there's like a furnace for his pecs. So those are some hot pecs, right? I'm definitely going to have to put these in A. Low A, though. Next up is King of Clubs Mordekaiser. I think this skin is gorgeous. He looks great. I don't really like how it looks in-game, but love the gold, loved like the fluff around it. The only problem is the pecs just aren't that emphasized with his armor. They look a little flat, like same color palette as the rest of the armor. It's just not really like calling to me. When I look at that skin, I'm looking at the helmet. The helmet is beautiful. I'm looking at his cape. I'm looking at his boots. Just the pecs just aren't like really that profound to me. So I'm gonna have to put these in C, because compared to the rest of the skin, the pecs just aren't as good as the rest of the skin. Next up is original Mordekaiser, and he doesn't even like have pecs, he just has ribs. And I understand that he's a ghost, and I like the fact that he's a ghost. That makes him better, right? This doesn't have enough peckage. It's just ribs with armor in front of it, and it doesn't even have like a pec shape in the armor. So I'm gonna have to put it in dismal. Original Mordekaiser just doesn't have pecs like that. Now we have OG Mordekaiser. I'm a big fan of OG Mordekaiser's pecs. I think they look great. They're outlined well in his armor. I think these are great. I might put these in high A or maybe even impeccable, but I have a special one waiting for impeccable. So we're going to put this in the highest A tier. I'm a big fan of OG Mordekaiser's pecs. They just look very outlined in his armor. They look great. And of course, for number one is going to be the first pentakill Mordekaiser. It just looks amazing. It looks like he has like these like dark tattoos. I don't even know if those are tattoos. Um, all around him. Just looks great. They're just out. They're just out and about. They're big. They just look great. I think this is the most impeccable Mordekaiser skin out there. Um, so yeah, this is the definitive Mordekaiser Moob tier list for my 67 subscriber special. And if you're watching this and for whatever reason you are watching this, drop a subscribe so we can get to 167 subscribers. Because this is a lifelong dream of mine to be the number one Mordekaiser Moob enthusiast on the internet. So thank you and have a good night.